My name is Lindsay Klein. Welcome to the DHA Homegrown Spotlight. This is A Balance Between. I happened to meet you. I'd like to think that we would have met anyway, but I found you just a couple weeks ago. They were opening up for Helmet, and it didn't take you very long to get in here because I'm a big fan. That's huge.
How big?
This whole room. I love your guys' sound. I was instantly like in the back of the bar and just like, whoa, who's that? And then I talked to you guys. So, how long has A Balance Between been together?
Well, there's been a couple formations, but I'd say about in total 5 years, give or take.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Under the same name?
Yeah.
Okay. So who is the originators?
Well, Jeremy and I are the original members, and then...
Smell My Father.
Yes. He's very musky. And then Brian and Rob joined after that, and we were a four-piece for a really long time, and then we recently added Mike as our fifth member, the third guitar player.
All right. So how did you guys come up with the name?
I'm going to let Jeremy feel that one.
Okay. Take the mic, man.
I think it basically came to me, I don't know, I was going through like a really weird time in my life, so I just decided like, what are we gonna name this band? And it was just like, literally a balance between like, you just needed to find some sort of like even common ground to just relax on, It just came that way kind of, I guess, I don't really remember. many years ago, it was like 5 years ago, so, but somewhere around there. I think something like that.
And how would you describe the sound of A Balance Between? Yeah?
Great question.
Why don't you answer it?
No, I want to give Rob for a second.
Well, aggressive hard rock, but the best way to say it, in my opinion, is a wall of sound.
A wall of sound?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to take...
No, I'm interested. I'm very interested.
He just said it.
No, I like it. I'm definitely into that.
A wall or a wave
of sound.
Yeah.
All right.
We've heard that from a lot of different people.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys are just a wall of sound, and I kind of like it.
Now, when it goes into your music, is it a collective? Is it one of you guys writing? How do you guys make your music?
For the most part, somebody has an idea, riff, and we bring it to the table, and everybody kind of just works on it from there with the idea of whatever that person came up with, and we kind of just all put our own flavor to it. So and then Jeremy will take the lyrics for the most part.
I'll take them literally.
In his bag.
And the album that I have, do you have more than that, or?
Yeah, we're working on an EP right now. So
Okay.
we have 3 or 4 new songs that aren't on there. We have 2 or 3 songs that were written before that album that we never used.
And you guys are do-it-yourself? I know that your album was produced, right? You can plug that if you'd like.
Yeah, well,
if you like it.
It was Mike DeSalvo from the Audio Alchemists helped us out. We've been friends with him. He did our first demos.
Okay.
We just stayed with him ever since then, and it was kind of produced by him and produced by us at the same time.
Cool.
We kind of do a lot of that on our own at practice. We are not ready until we've recorded that song 2 or 3 times ourselves in the garage, and then so when we get into the studio, it's kind of we know exactly what's going on and exactly what we want to do.
Do you think you guys will stay do-it-yourself, or would you like a manager one day?
I mean, anything that helps, but. For the most part, the manager, whatever kind of manager takes us on, is going to have an easy job, in my opinion, because we pretty much have our stuff together, not to sound cocky. But,
no, you do. You definitely do. So you're going to stay together, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
Not breaking up, and you might hit the road for a little tour. And would that be to promote the album that you have now, or would it be like a future for new music?
I mean, it would probably be in the future for new music, depending on what happened, who decided they wanted to help us out, work with us, so on and so forth. I don't see anything happening to this band as far as breaking up. We've all been through the musical ringer, so to speak, and this is the first time for any of us that we have 5 dedicated guys willing, ready, and able to play music whenever.
Awesome.
Nobody flakes on practice. Nobody disappears on their phone. Everybody's there. Everybody's happy to be there, and it's really, really exciting, which is why 5 years in, we're still doing it, and actually better than ever. So
awesome. Well, now's your time to plug yourselves and where people can find you, find your music, the Book of Faith.
Yes.
You tweet. I don't know what 2012 brings.
Yeah, well, due to the break contest, we had all that social networking involved.
Okay.
So,
tell them.
Facebook.com. What is it? ABB 2012. Twitter is at A Balance Between. We're not doing the MySpace thing right now. I guess maybe we should revisit that, seeing as how it came back into action. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much the, YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. We're constantly putting live shows up on there. Pretty much all your basic social networking outlets, you can find us on there in some way. I
would like to thank your drummer for sharing his gum chewing throughout the whole interview. I thought it was really like I could hear the beats in my back.
Well, as Brian said earlier, they're very orally dominating. So if he can't bang on drums, he's got to make noise in some way to annoy everyone. So
I'm just saying. All right, last question for you guys. You've been doing this for a long time, and as a band for 5 years, a band just starting off, original music. From what you've seen or what you've learned, what piece of advice would you give them?
Practice, practice, practice. Find out what you do best and stick with it. Run with it. Play as many shows as you can. Really work on the live show, because it doesn't matter what you're playing. If you're tight, people will notice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in my opinion, that's pretty much all it takes. You could be playing a banjo and a washboard, but if you're tight, people are going to pay attention. So.
Tight, exactly. Anybody else? You good? You good with his answer in the whole interview?
That is great.
All right. Definitely check them out. A balance between acoustic and plugged in. I've seen them, and just both amazing live shows. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.